Hi, welcome to Reading and Musings. So this is my February TBR. I sorry about my voice. I just got over COVID. I thought, oh wow, so I'll be off work and I'll get to read a lot, but I had the COVID headache, so didn't really get to read very much. So anyway, so what I'm currently reading is, it's a great book. It's Curious Beginning. It's by Deanna Raybourn. It's the first of the Veronica Speedwell series, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a story about this girl, Veronica, and she lives with her, well, it starts off like it's at the funeral of one of her aunts, but she's been raised by these two spinster aunts. I don't think they're really her aunts, but anyway, the two women who raised her, and she's at the funeral of the second of them. Now they are both deceased. And so these really mysterious things are happening afterwards, where like somebody has broken into her house, and then another man arrives and says that you're in danger, and he takes her to London, and then he leaves her with this mysterious man named Stoker. And so it just sets off this series of events, and it's just a great book. And like the interaction between her and Stoker is so good. But I'm halfway through that. But like I said, you know, I'm reading that one on my Kindle. And so I'm just now back to where I can read because I don't have the headache. So, but I'm really enjoying that. And let's see. Yeah, let me show you first the audiobooks that I have in line to read, because I know that I'll be getting to those pretty soon. Howl's Moving Castle. So this is by Dianna Wynne Jones. So this is, how about making a bargain with me, said the demon. I'll break your spell if you agree to break this contract I'm under. In the land of, I don't have my glasses on. Wait just a sec. So, in the land of Ingari, where 7 league boots and cloaks of invisibility really exist, Sophie Hatter attracts the unwelcome attention of the Witch of the Waste, who puts a curse on her. Determined to make the best of things, Sophie travels to one place where she might get help, the moving castle, which hovers on nearby hills. So I know that there's a movie of this, so I want to read the book before I see the movie. All right. The next one that I have is Cultish. Now this one is nonfiction, and I've had a physical copy of this, but I saw that there was an audiobook, so I thought I would read this one and listen to it at the same time. So Cultish, and so this one is a look at cults, fanatical behavior, and so I'm really fascinated. I have this one, I'm you know, looking at, you know, like why people kind of get into fanatical behavior, why they fall into cults. I don't know exactly like how far into, you know, what else it goes into, you know, if it goes any further than that. But, you know, looking at why people buy into things. So I'm really curious about that, just in general. So this I'm really looking forward to. Then other books that I have that are coming, that are, well, I already have them in my holds on Libby. I have The Skin of the Sea. Simi prayed to the gods. Now once she serves them as Mama Wata, a mermaid collecting the souls of those who die at sea, bless their journeys back home. But when a living boy is thrown overboard, Simi goes against the ancient decree and does the unthinkable. She saves his life. So it looks like a Little Mermaid retelling, and the cover is just absolutely gorgeous. Then I have Little Thieves, and I am currently listening to that one. I did stop. I was listening to it before I got COVID, and I really haven't listened to it since I've been off work. So I might have to get a little refresher before I jump back into that one. But it's about this girl. Oh, see, now I've lost some details. Let me get the synopsis. Book 1, so it looks like there's going to be a sequel. And this is by Margaret Owen. Once upon a time, there was a horrible girl. Vanya Schmidt knows that no gift is freely given, not even a mother's love. And she's on the hook for one hell of a debt. Vanya, the adopted goddaughter of death and fortune, was Princess Gazelle's dutiful servant up until a year ago. That was when Vanya's otherworldly mothers demanded a terrible price for their care, and Vanya decided to steal her future back. So they were forcing her to be like a thief. It's kind of like, you know, you kind of get the beginning, and then you see her kind of being thrust into this world where she is, she can kind of, like, when she puts on this pearl necklace, she can be like this beautiful princess, but then when she takes the necklace off, she can, you know, disguise herself as like a servant, and that's how she goes about into these palaces and can become a thief. But it looks like she wants to get away from that life, because that's what death and fortune are forcing her to do, and she wants to get her life back. So again, I was just starting it, so I may have to like restart that book to kind of get my bearings back into it, because it's been a while. And then I have Once and Future Witches. Once and Future Witches by Alix E. Harrow. So this book is the synopsis. In 1893, there's no such thing as witches. There used to be in the wild, dark days before the burnings began, but now witching is nothing but tidy charms and nursery rhymes. If the modern woman wants any measure of power, she must find it in the ballot box. But when the Eastwood sisters, James Juniper, Agnes Amaranth, and Beatrice Belladonna join the suffrages of New Salem, they begin to pursue forgotten words and ways that might turn the women's movement into a witches' movement. Oh, this sounds interesting. So those are the books that I have like currently in my holds, and I know that I have like a bunch that are going to be popping in soon. I just didn't make a list of those. I know that Defy the Night should be coming in soon, and I can't think of what. I know that there's more. Anyway, but like the books that I put on my physical list, the one that I have to read pretty soon, and I haven't even started, is the Priory of the Orange Tree. I haven't even started. But I did also download the Audible for this one, because I read in bed, laying on my back. I can't even imagine this honker on me, because I'm probably gonna drop it and like give myself a black eye or a concussion or something. But the Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I've heard good things about this. So the club that I sponsor at school, the YA book club, I know this is not YA, but they picked this. They love fantasy and they want to read this. So I think I'm the only one that has not read this yet. So I want to try to get through this before the book club happens, which is early February. I know it's getting close, so I need to read it. So this is there a synopsis? The House of Barathnet has ruled in us for 1,000 years. Still unwed, Queen Sabran the Ninth must conceive a daughter to protect her realm from destruction, but assassins are getting closer to her door. So yeah, that's just the start of it. So yeah, TBR. The second one, this cover is so great. So this is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. So I saw like the American version cover, and I saw the British one. Guess which one I ordered. It's so pretty. Let me look at it. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. So for as long as she can remember, Evangeline Fox has believed in happily ever after, until she learns that the love of her life is about to marry another, and her dreams are shattered. Yes. I am, and it's February, Valentine's Day, heart. This is like definitely. And so I put another romance book because it's February, Valentine's Day. This one came, gosh, when did this come? November, and I haven't read it yet. But it just looks like such a fun read. How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days by K.M. Jackson. I feel like I don't even need to read the synopsis. It's a romance. It's a, so Bethany is supposed to be getting her life together, not obsessing about the walking perfection that is Keanu Reeves. He is, right? But when news breaks that he's getting married in 90 days, she has no choice but to drop everything and persuade him to marry her. Because why wouldn't she, right? There you go. This one. And then I have another one, which is another book of the month that I have yet to read, but I've heard super good things about it, which is Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. I think she's from Birmingham. Well, I know she's from Alabama, which is where I live. And I really enjoyed The Girl Upstairs, which she also wrote. So I am eager to read this one because I love a good mystery. I think that's my favorite genre. So those are the books that I mainly have on my TBR. Again, I know they're going to be popping into my my Overdrive Libby, audiobook. They're just going to be popping in, and it's fine. So there's going to be more. Anyway, I'm eager to see what you guys are reading. So just let me know. Please subscribe below and also leave a comment and let me know what you're reading. And have a great day.